me some. She says wait till the taters is done.
And we're live. Welcome back to part 83 of Free Roam Fridays, where we free roam with Arthur in chapter 3. Not so much free roaming today, regrettably. We have to knock off some missions and progress the story a bit. Let's get started.
Who's that? Arthur, dumbass.
Hope you had a good old time while I've been stuck standing here.
Keeping out of trouble there?
Of course I am.
If you are new to this channel, greetings. I'm your friendly neighbor, Superantonio, and please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would enjoy seeing more of my Red Dead Redemption 2 content. Dumb Micah is bored and causing trouble.
Go up to old Arthur Morgan. Ask him about the pole he's got stuck up his ass. I'll give you $1. You ever tried parenting, Arthur?
Leave the boy alone.
Ain't doing nothing wrong. Cow poke.
I'll give you $1. Shut your mouth for 5 minutes.
So touchy, Morgan.
Stop being an idiot. Hey, y'all.
Morning, Arthur.
But wait, here's Molly. Good morning, Miss O'Shea. How can we help you?
So, Arthur, is it true about the bad luck?
What bad luck?
I just broke my pocket mirror, and I remember me old ma saying that a broken mirror means 7 years bad luck.
7 years? We won't see 7 years out. Don't be ridiculous. But if I find a mirror on my adventures, I'll bring it back for you.
Thank you, Arthur.
A pocket mirror. Arthur knows where that is, however, we do not have time to get it today. But we will. We like Molly. Make a note of that, Morgan.
You must be nervous, being this close to the water.
Oh, don't you start.
I'm just looking out for you.
And since when does John smoke a pipe? What's that about? And does Abigail approve? We have left Dutch on the shore for weeks, maybe months. We better go see what he wants.
How you doing, old friend?
Fine.
It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Okay, fine, let's go fishing. I'll show you some highlights or favorite moments.
No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
We met Josiah Trelawney, who has had a reversal of fortune.
Hello, gentlemen. Well,
Look what the cat drug in.
Well, look who it is.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
And then we chased a train.
So long, deputies!
Idiot! Now get after the others, come on!
Also got into a fight.
Damn bastard.
Get the hell away from me.
Don't waste my time.
Run! Don't let them get away!
Also note the dusty red soil. Contrast this location against the mud and lush greenery of Valentine.
Sooner you get him off your horse, sooner we can get him in a cell. Bring him in so we can show Sheriff Gray.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families.
Interminable. I love that word. Another word for endless, to quote Google, often used hyperbolically.
His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses.
Hyperbole is wasted on the internet. Everyone is so sensitive and so literal. Let's move on.
See what you can find out about that. Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Josiah Trelawney, exquisite manners, and of the four, an actual gentleman.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was...
Speaking of Trelawney, here's an amusing anecdote about Josiah and some bad oysters.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
A town in the middle of nowhere. Where do you suppose that was? I'm thinking Tumbleweed.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a terrible thought.
Also, oysters, seafood in the desert. Never a good idea, especially in 1899. What was Josiah thinking?
Hey, look at this beauty.
And then we went fishing. Arthur caught some fish. However, the most interesting aspect for me is that we learn a little bit about Dutch and his life before the gang.
Pounder, you reckon?
I would like to see that. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Interesting how Dutch's mother ended up in Blackwater. Do you think Dutch ever visited her grave before Chapter 1, before it all went south and the gang went east? Or was he too busy listening to Micah and making big plans that would ultimately lead to nowhere? Family is important, and you only get one mother.
I'd swim to shore. You're getting it.
We also learn a little bit about young Arthur and his dog named Copper.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
And my favorite moment from this mission has to be the boys singing on the way home. Everyone is so happy. It was a good day. One of the last good days. And it illustrates the genuine affection and, yes, love Dutch, Hosea, and Arthur shared.
Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners, we come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Hey, there is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round up, round up, round up, round up, round up, round up, round up. Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
It did not.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine.
Things are going to be just fine. Dutch is still sincerely optimistic. However, Arthur and Hosea are no longer the only ones by his side. He has moved Micah into that position, and we all know how that will end up. Thanks, Micah.
I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
And finally, a little free roam in Free Roam Fridays. Here's Bonnie's gentleman friend. If we do not loot the body and read his letter, his supplies will keep respawning. Very convenient for Arthur. A little bit of cash, some chewing tobacco, and a silver pocket watch. Also, this loot box is interesting. It appears as if Bonnie's gentleman friend was an artist. Note the paint tube. Also, a notebook, a brush, a pencil, and a, life study. And who's this lady? Could it be Bonnie? How old was Bonnie in 1899? It is a shame to leave it, however we cannot collect it. Also note the crab. You will need a crab for Herbalist 10. In theory, you could collect one now and just store it in your satchel until you need it. Arthur didn't do that. He moved on.
Here. Yep.
And just look at that gorgeous orange and pink sunset that Arthur is not appreciating. I believe a visit to the trapper is in order. We finally collected that last snakeskin we needed for our favorite saddle.
Glad to see you again, sir. So, what do you have for me? Okay, let's take a look at it.
I hope you make good use of that.
Nothing quite like wearing your best day's work.
And one rattlesnake vaquero saddle, if you please, my good sir.
You can start using it now, or I can have it sent to the nearest stable.
Let's be honest, the trapper always sends the saddle to the nearest stable. Quite possibly with the same technology that allows him to traverse the map so rapidly. We set up camp, slept a bit, and fast traveled to the nearest stable. And it's a rainy morning in Strawberry.
Howdy. Can I help you with your horse? I'm sorry, but we're out of free livery space at the moment.
Okay, where's our new saddle? And allow me to present my favorite saddle in Red Dead Redemption 2. Note the rattlesnake fringe and the tapadero stirrups. I am a big fan of the Tapadero stirrups. Also note that inky blue coat of the Blue Roan Nakota. Very appealing. Biscuit is jealous.
Bye for now. You and that horse are always welcome.
Good, Sheriff.
Arthur and Biscuit will take a moment to pose for the thumbnail in the Instagram. Link in the description, along with links to the merch store, my second channel, and our Discord. Also, consider supporting the channel with a membership. Click the join button for as little as $1.99 a month, 6 cents a day, to get your name or channel name in custom end credits, and help keep the lights on at Team Superantonio HQ in Saint Denis.
Hey, there is a bully boy, come pledge me on his ground.
I hope you enjoyed watching this commentary as much as I enjoyed making it. We need to keep going with story mode, that is, until we meet Clay and Clive, so we can open up the horse fence and continue with the bandit challenges. However, you know what that means. Free bolt action and free Dark Bay Turcoman, also known as the Bronze Turcoman. Don't tell Biscuit. On Fridays, we free roam. I'll see you in part 84.
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
I'm Super Antonio. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your views. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content, and we shall meet again. Further on down the trail.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
You're going to catch a chill dressed like that.